What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to a YouTube channel, and in today's video we are going to be talking about my thoughts on Lightfall. So before we get into talking about Lightfall, there will be spoilers because I will be talking about the campaign. So if you haven't done the campaign yet, this is your time to head out. All right, so for those who stayed, let's get right to the video. All right, so Lightfall. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to start off by saying that the Lightfall campaign was okay. We are coming from the Witch Queen campaign, which I believe was ridiculous. So ridiculously good. And that being said, Lightfall to me was meh, and I'm going to tell you why. I felt like the whole entire campaign, most of the campaign, I won't say the whole entire one, but most of the campaign was about us getting the strand powers and working towards that. And it just seemed like we were just in a little, like a little, how do you say, filler, like a filler episode, like from Naruto or something like that. And I feel like, we still are left with no questions, no answers. We have a lot of questions and no answers about where the witness comes from, what he's doing, because as you see, like as soon as the campaign starts, we go through this ill thing in the beginning with the traveler beaming light at the witness, and the witness breaks through and he's not even being phased by it, and he starts teleporting, and then he goes over here with his finger, guys, with his finger, and dismantles a ghost and a guardian like it was nothing. So it's like, oh man, so where's this come from? Where's this guy come from? Who is he? Or what's the witness? Is the witness a part of the traveler? Did they used to be together and now they separated apart? We still don't know. So that's one of my biggest things, because when I play Destiny campaign, I'm always looking forward to a story, as if you guys are looking forward to the story as well, because their stories have been great. We have here and there a little bit of a times where the story was like, okay, whatever, but yeah, I felt like this story was okay. It wasn't the greatest, especially coming off of Witch Queen. There's a lot of things that are going out there about how Lightfall wasn't supposed to be the way it is now, that Lightfall is supposed to be final shape, and the final shape is just what Lightfall was supposed to be. So this was something that they just came up last minute, and it kind of does feel like it's last minute kind of thing. But I do have hope, because I feel like that final shape is going to be awesome, and it's going to be this big epic thing, which I'm hoping for. Now, my biggest problem with it is we are so late in the game that we should know a little bit more about the witness than we do now. We should know a little bit more, and we don't know enough, in my opinion. But we'll see what happens during the rest of the season, because I'm also told that the seasons are going to open up more origin story on the witness, which I also don't agree with. I feel like origin story should have been in the campaign because of the people who may not be able to pay for season after season after season. So you're telling now, you're making this so they have to pay every season to find out the origins of the campaign, which the campaign is supposed to be part of the DLC, right? The lore and everything, the biggest part of the lore should be during the campaign, not during the seasons. So I don't know, but like I said, this is my opinion. You guys have your own opinions, which is fair and which is cool. The other thing is that I thought that we were, like I said, the whole strand thing, I just felt like we were doing the Karate Kid kind of thing with the montages and everything. And yeah, that's pretty much it on the campaign. Oh, also two things. Oh, I was gonna say that was it, but you know what, it's not it. Two things on the campaign as well, other than that is the Rohan situation. I feel that Rohan died too early. It would have been some cool thing if we had like Rohan and Osiris like talk more. Rohan can help Osiris out, because Osiris was struggling. He just lost Sagiri. Savathun has taken over his mind. He felt worthless. He felt thing. That's why he sit up there yelling at us, even though I didn't agree with him yelling at us. But he, you know, he was just upset. He feels like he can't do anything. So I'm just like, you know, the Rohan going away too early was so quick. And then Nimbus, as far as how they reacted to Rohan, was like, okay, well, he died a warrior's death. Let's continue to do what we're doing. I'm like, okay, you know, that seemed like there was no grieving there. But that being said, if you guys go after the campaign is over, there is a side mission you do to get the machine gun, the exotic machine gun that you do, where you do Nimbus's story, and you find out that their grievance for Rohan and their passion for and the way they're hurting for Rohan comes out even more there. So I feel like that should have been in the campaign as well, to show the feeling and the passion that Nimbus had for Rohan, and you know what they were feeling for him. So that is another thing. And then the funny thing to me though was Callus. If you guys notice, how come every time we see Callus he was holding his cup? Why this man never have anything in his cup? I find that to be funny all the time. He never has anything in his cup. But anyways, that's just a little thing for me. So that being said, the campaign of Lightfall to me was okay, especially coming off of Witch Queen. I feel like in Lightfall being hyped up so much. Now, as far as everything else outside of the campaign, the exotic quest missions, the strike, which was a little short but still good. The Neomuna is beautiful. I'm having a good time there. I love the colors. I love everything. I like the way the technology is there and everything like that. Everything other than the campaign to me was wonderful. I am having so much fun with it. Strand is so much fun, and then they did a good job with that. Speaking of Strand, I heard that it's also, you guys let me know in the comments if this is true, but I also heard that Strand was supposed to come out release on Witch Queen. Now imagine it, because of the way that Savathun used her power, her light powers kind of resembled the Strand and the threadings, and oh my goodness, that would have been even more crazy. And it kind of makes sense to me that Strand could have been also released in the Witch Queen, which would have even made Witch Queen go up even more, which would have been awesome. And so I feel like, you know, like I said, everything else though is great. I'm having a ball with it, and I feel like, yeah, as far as Lightfall as a whole, for me, I'm gonna, you know, I give it good. It's good for me, because I don't think I wasted my time. I don't think I wasted my money, because the campaign was still okay, even though it left so many holes for me, but it still was okay. And then Neomuna and everything else that we're using, the Strand powers, the weapons, and how they sound, and how we're doing other things have been really, really good. So those are my thoughts on Lightfall. I hope you guys are enjoying Lightfall like I'm enjoying Lightfall. I do hope for better things, and you know, we got the raid coming up Friday, so we'll see how that goes and see if we get more answers on the witness, because the veil that we all of a sudden just got a part of, we don't even know what that is. That just came out of nowhere. And not only did that come out of nowhere, the other thing for the witness being able to control our ghosts. So does that mean the witness was always looking through our ghosts this entire time, and we should not trust our ghosts right now? A lot of open things. I don't understand it. And when the ghost was doing the things they were doing, saying they wasn't feeling well and all this, why didn't our guardians be like, whoa, hey ghost, what's going on? Everything okay? We just brushed it off like it was nothing. The witness is literally talking through our ghost, and we don't have a red flag? It's just weird to me. I feel like in real life, as guardians, if this was going on, we'd be like, hey, yo, ghost, why is the witness talking through you? What's going on? You know, and we start investigating in that more and seeing, like, is the witness able to see everything we're doing through you? So a lot of questions, a lot of holes, I believe, in this, but hopefully we'll get answers soon. I feel like we should already have the answers, being so late in the stories that we're in. We are literally coming on the last light and dark battle in final shape, and we still are like, huh? Anyways, I digress. Hopefully you guys are enjoying everything. I still enjoy it. I think it's good, and I'm still gonna have a good time. I'm still gonna have on the channel all the things that we find out. We're gonna do the weeks of all the action figures on here as well. And yeah, that is gonna be it for me. Hope you guys have a great and wonderful rest of your day. Until the next time, fam, I'll holler at you guys later. Deuces.
Natural light! Get off me! Get off me!